Hello, welcome to WhatAreMovie. I'm Tony, and we are here for a brand new poll. Finally, it's been a while. It's been, 32 weeks?
Alright. Are you counting?
Well, it's 32 episodes of Barry. That was the last one, I think. So, since a poll. But we are coming up to the end of Barry. We've literally got like 2 episodes left to watch. Yeah. But by the time... soon we'll be done, and we need a new show, and we need your help to vote. To vote, you just need to be a member of our Patreon on the lowest tier, which is £1 a month, or on one of the higher tiers, and you can vote to help pick our next show. We have decided, so there's a bit of different shows here, some familiar ones we've had before, but we kind of decided to pick a lot shorter shows, rather than picking a show with 6 seasons and 100 episodes with a big commitment. We pick a shorter show, get through it, and then we can do another poll. Yeah. And there could be more shows. So, what is our first choice, Claire? Severance.
Which I've asked Tony what it is about, but he doesn't even
really know.
We've watched the intro, which...
So I've seen the intro, because obviously it's been on a poll before, and I included that. So I know the intro and the intro music. I know who's in it, who created it. And I think it's sci-fi, and I don't really know anything else. I know season 2 has just come out, so I wrote 1 season on here, but there are 2 seasons, I think, with about 18 episodes.
Do you know what it also reminded me of?
What did it remind you of? Yeah.
Don't Worry, Darling.
A little bit, yeah.
Because obviously, that sort of the twist in that film.
Okay, a little bit. But yeah, we said it while we were watching it. It had a bit of Portal vibes, a little bit of Control, the video game. I'm very intrigued by this one. I really want to watch it. I really want to watch them all. That's why they're on the list. But yeah, this one's been very intriguing. And I said to you, I keep listening to the intro music. Yeah. So yeah, next on the list is another one we've had on the poll. It's The Last of Us. Last of Us, obviously, the video game. I've played the entirety of the first game. I've not played the second one, but I do, unfortunately, know plot points from the second one. Big plot points, because it's hard to avoid them. It's been out a while. You?
Played up to the high school scene, then found it really difficult and never went back to it.
Never went back. So you didn't... I don't even think you got halfway through the game. You didn't get very far at all.
I didn't like the glickers.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll experience them in the show if it gets voted for.
Next one is Fallout.
Yeah, Fallout. Which Last of Us was 1 season and 9 episodes as well. But yeah.
Fallout, which is another one.
Yeah, another one that's been on the poll before. We reacted to the trailer, so do you know anything about the game?
Not really. Like, we watched the trailer and... Where the hell did you just pull that out from?
It's a bit dusty.
We did realise when we was recapping what we were doing for choices, we realised it was a little bit apocalyptic.
Yeah, Last of Us was apocalypse, Fallout apocalypse, different kind though.
Yeah.
This one obviously we have a connection with because of Jonathan Nolan, person of interest. Yeah. Obviously we watched the trailer, we saw that Michael Emerson's in it. I don't think he's a major part, but he's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks interesting. Have you ever played the games?
No.
Heard of the games before this?
I think I've played a little bit of Fallout on Minecraft.
Minecraft?
Yeah, I think someone had a Fallout Minecraft
How
mod.
random. Yeah, but no,
I've
played about an hour or 2 of Fallout 3, and that's it. I know the whole premise and what it's about, but yeah, I'm intrigued by the show very much. And I think all 3 of these so far, like Severance Season 2's just come out, Last of Us has a Season 2 coming up, Fallout has another season coming up as well.
Yeah.
So they all have stuff coming up, which will hopefully, for most of them, if they get picked, we'll watch them when they come out, if we catch up, obviously. But yeah. Next one is Shogun, which I don't know if we've had. I don't think we had on a poll yet.
Not.
This one I don't know all that much about, except that it's set in Japan.
You said it's Japanese.
I think it's feudal Japan. I think it's like maybe about war and stuff, but I don't know entirely about samurai. So yeah, I don't know all that much about it. These subtitles, Japanese. Yeah, I think everyone talks Japanese in it, which is really cool.
You'll be able to.
I'll be able to understand. I'll be learning a bit of Japanese on Duolingo. I will not be able to understand.
Unless they say green tea or rice. You're like, what's the green tea?
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, I'm intrigued by this one. Originally, this one was really ideal for this concept, was that it was 1 season, 10 episodes, and that was it. It was standalone.
Yeah.
But they've now announced they're making a season 2, because I think it was so popular.
Yeah.
They're going to continue it. So Yeah, intrigued. The next one
is 3-Body Problem.
Yes, which I have no idea what it's about.
Yeah, we kind of looked at it.
I think it's a bit sci-fi, science. It's based on a book, I know that.
Yeah.
I've watched the intro for this. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. I think, again, this is one season with 8 episodes, but it has more coming. I think there's a second
it is on
season.
Netflix, so...
So who knows when it'll be cancelled? Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
It
I'm
could just stay
intrigued
as
by
one
it.
season.
Yeah, but which brings us on to a final pick. Speaking of cancelled, is Mindhunter, which is one I've been really intrigued about for a while.
I'm kind of happy you're intrigued by this one.
Yeah,
because we've said this, like even me trying to come up with
we know
ideas for
shows.
Like my binging TV choices are very different to like your TV binging choices. Like,
yeah, but you're not very good at making decisions, so
I'm
you
not
don't
very
come
good
up
at
with
making
ideas.
decisions.
All of these were my idea. Literally all of them. I tried to get Claire to pick.
Because I'm into like the murder programs,
Yes.
like Criminal Minds, CSI. Like I've watched them all. I've binged
So that's
them.
all
I'll
I
happily watch
really-
them again. So when you picked Mindhunter, and then I looked at like
What
we
it
were
was
looking
about.
at it, and I was
Like,
like, ooh, murder.
Yeah. So all I know is like FBI and maybe like psychiatrists, like
Yeah, it looks like
do with
it's
that,
more
like-
the criminal behavioural side of things.
yeah, which is intriguing.
Like
I know
looking
an
into the
actress that
psyche
is in
of-
it.
Yeah.
I'm really intrigued by that. And I know who basically became de facto showrunner of this.
Yeah.
And I think that's the reason. So Netflix cancelled it. I think that's one of the reasons it was cancelled. From what I know, is that he wanted to focus on other stuff like films and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it gets picked, we'll go more into that and talk
But
about
that's why I
it.
like Criminal Minds, because it's more on
Yeah,
the,
so yeah, I'm
tricky
intrigued
sort
by
of-
it. But I'm intrigued by all of these shows. Like I said, I barely know anything about Severance, Shogun, 3-Body Problem, and Mindhunter. I don't know much about
Yeah.
those. The only two I know about are video game related, because I like video games a
Yeah.
lot. If you could tell by my hoodies and t-shirts on this show. Yeah, but again, I was never the biggest fan of The Last of Us. I played the first game, I enjoyed it, but I'm not like a huge diehard fan of it. And Fallout, I've never really got into much, but yeah, I'm intrigued by them both. I've heard they're pretty damn good. So, but yeah, the other ones as well. Yeah, sound really interesting. So any of these could win, I'd be happy. That's why they're on here.
It makes me kind of want to play Last of Us again.
Yeah,
You know, like talking about it again, and like we watched
Yeah.
the trailer, and I'm like,
well,
oh, I kind of want to replay
even from
it
the
again.
trailer, there's bits in it where I saw like clips of it, and I'm like, oh, that's from the DLC, which I never played. So, and from what I've heard, I think there's episodes where it deviates a lot from the game.
Yeah.
So there's actual storyline threads that aren't in the game. Yeah. So, and I haven't played The Last of Us Part 2. I don't know if I will play it. I've been planning to, but I never got round to it. But again, I know a big plot point from that. But yeah, I'm intrigued by all these. Severance, speaking of that, the other day in New York, in the Central Station, I think it was, they set up a little miniature office and the actors were in it, like like promoting season 2. So
If we watched Last of Us as well, we would continue a bit of Pedro for the channel.
yeah, with Mandalorian, it's been a while. Well, there'll be connections with other things, like Fallout is made by Jonathan Nolan, as like we said, and I'm sure we'll see actors we recognise in the other ones. So there we go. But yeah, make your pick. Head over to our Patreon if you'd like to vote. We'd appreciate all the votes we can get. We want to watch all of these, but yeah, only one can win. We'll probably announce the winner a week after the poll goes up, I imagine, because we're really close to finishing Barry, so we need to know the answer soon. But yeah, Patreon will know the answer first, probably, when that first episode gets posted. So look out for that. But yeah, thank you very much. We want to thank you everyone for supporting as well. Really appreciate you all. Especially people on Patreon as well. Really, really appreciate it. And we're excited to get into new shows because it's been a while since we started one. So yeah, but there we go. We shall see you next time. Bye-bye.